Hello and welcome back to TrailDog at Kielder Forest. This is Bucks Lakes. I have no idea what the name means or why, but yeah, that's the name. Might have something to do with deer. Male deer are bucks, aren't they? Might be something to do with that. I don't know though. It's an annoying thing that I might have to look up at some point, which is not going to do any good to this video because I'll already have published it. So yeah, so maybe I don't actually need to look it up because I don't care. I didn't see any lakes either, so that's a weird one. Anyway, back into the forest. It's kind of creepy, and that's about all we can talk about. This is pretty much a climb. It's a fairly shallow one though, so it doesn't take much effort. There's a few roughish bits, but they're easy enough. I managed, so I'd imagine pretty much anyone with legs could manage it. I'm gonna have to apologise for the coughing. I got a bit of a cold coming on, so my throat's bunging up. Something horrible. But what can you do about it apart from throw your voice box up? This video's not really making any sense so far. So anyway, let's talk about something a bit less retarded, and talk about France, because that seems like a good plan. So you're looking for somewhere to go biking this summer coming up. It's at the moment it's Scotland. I'm looking at my window, but I don't know why, because it's dark outside. It's coming on to winter. It's what, mid-October, nearly Halloween, then into winter. Newspapers are predicting horrible snow. Well, I say newspapers. I think Daily Mail, or was it the Express? One of those stupid papers which makes up stories had an article in it recently saying that a weather prediction company is saying that this winter coming out, this winter 2013-14, is going to be the worst in 100 years. Everyone's going to die or something, and that's terrible. They're threatening us with snow. They're saying that November is going to be one of the coldest in decades. People are going to freeze to death. Horrible snow, meters of the stuff. Britain's going to grind to a halt, and then we're going to freeze to death and die. And that's awful. No. Now, the thing that gets me about that story, though, is its long-range forecasting, which is notoriously inaccurate. Look at the BBC weather site, for example. At the moment, I'm getting ready for filming at A Forest downhill on Sunday. Today is Tuesday, so I'm keeping a look on the 7-day weather forecast, and it's in what, 5 days time. So it's not quite onto the 5-day chart yet. The weather is horrible. It's due to be torrential rain that day, but the important thing is the days leading up to it are now saying dry. Now, last night when I checked it, which is, let's see, about 18 hours ago, the whole week was meant to be torrential rain. So, if we can't accurately predict 5 days of weather, and it's constantly changing the weather forecast, how is a small company meant to be predicting ominous music? How is a company meant to be predicting a month, 2 months, 3 months into the future? They can't. It's bollocks. Honestly, it's rubbish. And the interesting thing to note is the exact same company was saying the exact same thing last year. It was cold at places, but it wasn't I've certainly felt colder. And yeah, so I think it's a load of rubbish. I don't think it's going to be the coldest winter. If you're watching this next year, I'm probably wrong, but I don't think it's going to be the coldest in 100 years. We might have a day that is the coldest in a few decades, but it's never going to be the coldest in 100 years. It's stupid. It's one of those things that people make up, or this company makes up, to say, look at us, we can predict bad things. And then they sell it to the paper, and the paper goes, ooh, people love horrible stories about death and weather, so let's publish that. Anyway, I've rambled on about things. I actually wanted to talk about something, and I forgot completely, so we'll try that in Borderline. That is it, though. Thanks for watching. Please like, favorite, subscribe. Check out some of the other videos. That's a Leger. That's a Chatel video, and it's actually quite fun. Anyway, just watching.